In many ways, Rotary International World Headquarters is like a mini United Nations where about 500 staff members administer humanitarian and educational programs in support of Rotary clubs worldwide. Staff is extremely diverse, representing some 40 countries. More than half speak a language other than English. In all, about 45 languages and dialects are spoken at Rotary International World Headquarters. The 18-story building is very impressive. Rotary International purchased the building for $26 million and paid off the mortgage in only 4 years by renting the lower 11 floors to area businesses, including the Evanston Chamber of Commerce. Today, they continue to rent the lower floors. Immediately upon entering the building, there are giant photo posters showing stories that reflect the commitment of Rotarians around the world that have and continue to support the motto of Rotary International, service above self. This time, let's move around Rotary headquarters. First stop, the 16th floor, where past President Chamari Tronqued and I are greeted by Paul Harris himself. Yes, and I even get to shake his hand. Note the stained glass behind the desk. It's a piece called Ship of Fellowship, which was designed and hand-wrought in 1984 as a gift to Rotary International by master artist John Berra, a Rotarian from Rancho Bernardo in San Diego, California. This stained glass window is fabricated of individual pattern-cut pieces of colored glass from various parts of the United States and Europe. The theme combines the Rotary qualities of fellowship, service, and good humor. The figure holding the book signifies knowledge and experience. The scales, ever mindful of the four-way test, weigh good and evil. The burning torch signifies love for all humanity. The personage at the extreme right signifies joy to the laden heart. Finally, the dolphin swimming alongside signifies a safe and peaceful voyage. The design was inspired by the theme of 1984 to 1985 RI President Carlos Canseco, which is Discover a New World of Service. Now we enter room 711. The room is a symbol protected and maintained as the birthplace of Rotary. Nearly 100 years after Paul Harris and his colleagues chartered the club that would become Rotary International, Rotarians continue to take pride in their history. In honor of the club that first gathered in room 711, Rotarians have preserved the room in an extensive recreation of the office as it existed in 1905. For several years, the club maintained the room as a shrine for visiting Rotarians. In 1989, when the Unity building was scheduled to be demolished, Rotary's 711 Club carefully dismantled the office, salvaging the original interior, including doors and radiators. In 1993, the Board of Directors of Rotary International set aside a permanent home for the restored room 711 on the 16th floor of RI World Headquarters in Evanston, Illinois. Visitors can walk around the office and imagine the setting of the first Rotary meeting. An Edison dictaphone machine, check printer, and mimeograph machines that would have been found in many early 20th century offices are on display. Tools common to the mining trade are also included in the room. In 2014, room 711 was moved to the first floor of the Rotary headquarters on One Rotary Center. Also on the 16th floor is the Paul Harris room. While not a reproduction of his office, the furnishings and artifacts are displayed almost exactly as they were in his RI office. Now we go up to the 17th floor, the Rotary Foundation lobby. Along the north and the south walls of the east side of the floor is the Clump Society Gallery. These very generous Rotarians and their spouses have donated at least $250,000 to the Rotary Foundation. On that wall among the donors is the photo of Don Emilio Yap of the Philippines. Now let's go up to the 18th floor. The flags represent each country and geographic area where Rotary clubs are located. We were so lucky that on the day we visited One Rotary Center, 2012-2013 RI President Sakuji Tanaka was in his office and even joined us in this photo. Next stop is the Boardroom, where the RI Board of Directors and the TRF Board of Trustees conduct their meetings. The 18th floor also houses the offices of the President-elect, and the Secretariat. This is really where we chanced upon then RI President Tanaka, who so graciously invited us into his office. This visit to RI would not have been possible without the generous accommodation and time given to us by Howard Chang, Senior Media Relations Specialist for Asia and the Pacific Public Relations Group of Rotary International. He even gave my grandson Gerald an End Polio t-shirt, shown here in Howard's office. Thank you, Howard. And the most memorable of all the photos was taken right in the office of the RI President. I truly had a great time taking you on a tour of Evanston and One Rotary Center, the Rotary International World Headquarters. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Good night. Come back and join us again on Wednesday next week as we explore the rich and inspiring stories of Rotary and Rotarians all over the world. We are happy people serving people.
Rotary flag as the flag of peace unfurled. I shall